and show you some of the pictures. This is from Cimarron Road and 89th. That's from Deb Mayo, and typical classic tornado. You got no problems here. Tornado sits down, we get condensate ripping in this little tight area of winds of 100, 110 miles an hour, 120, and you peel the roof off, you peel the roof back, and you peel off the shingles and everything else. Near Grand Casino in Shawnee, folks, there you go. And I don't even know what that is. Robert Acker, I'm not sure, but it's something toppled over there. And our next picture here, just more damage from Norman. Norman, that tornado came right across the river into the Norman area. And our next picture, we'll just keep moving through these. And the overturned trailer, there you go. People there standing there looking at that. And just wind damage down in the Norman area, some of the apartments, roof's been peeled back. Minco, pretty big damage in Minco. And again, this is exactly where the tornado was headed, where it went. We were jumping up and down. We were, all these cities, Minco, Norman, you know what I mean? I mean, it's all coming back now, and that's pretty heavy damage. And Northwest 10th and Ann Arbor, we've had our trackers down in here. That shot's from Daniel Huggins. And you can see, obviously, the power lines, big power lines down there. And I think we have a couple more shots. So there you go. So more damage. The garage, part of the house scattered across. That's also down in Norman. So, yeah, quite a bit of damage. Okay, let's go back to Links 1 and take a look at it here. And as far as the path, this whole thing began, that's at 6 o'clock today. The game was on, right? Big wave of energy coming out. We'll kind of loop this through here for you. We had many tornado warnings out there. This was the biggest tornado of the day that came into Kiowa County. We'll keep this going here. Then the purple boxes are confirmed tornadoes. And then that was the biggest tornado of the day. That was near Lone Wolf and Hobart. That was an EF2. I showed you that video earlier. And then the line came ripping into the city. There was an area of low pressure on the north side of this that came to the city that gave us the tornadoes here. We had tornado warnings going on up north, and everything moved east of I-35, and now it's in far eastern Oklahoma. We have a lot of dust in the air. We have a lot of wind in the air, but the severe weather now is well off into eastern Oklahoma. So, Lacey, what about that tornado map you put together showing you all the reports? We can go ahead and take that, control room. Take her picture there. On Links 2. And take a look at this. And Lace, kind of go through there. You went back and looked at where we had debris being detected by radar, came up with that map. That map will change some. Sure. Pretty good numbers there.
Very preliminary, very preliminary, but started in southwestern Oklahoma. That monster storm came through and started producing straight line winds, eventually tornadic circulation down to the southwest. Also a report near Cheyenne, another north of Cherokee, up near Byron. All in all, that's 15 different locations where it looked like we at least had brief debris in the air, and that came right across, of course, Oklahoma City and off towards the east. And there's still tornado warnings ongoing east of Tulsa right now. So this number is going to change. We'll continue to update this, of course, through the coming days.
Well, yeah, and we don't know, was it a continuous path coming across the city? So, yeah, like you said, I mean, there's going to be a lot of that to look at. So what's the number, Andrew?
Just asked you a good question. Most tornadoes in February for the entire state is 6.
Oh, well, okay. We just broke the record. That we took care of that in one evening. So the most tornadoes for the month of February was only 6. Wow. Okay, well, that record's, when was that set, by the way? I knew it was a low number.
Twice, once in 1975.
Once in 1975.
And what was the other year?
2009.
Okay, 2009. Okay, 75 in 2009. It was 6. Today we've had at least a dozen. And again, this number is going to change. So, wow, we shattered the record. When you start doing stuff like that, it's going to be a big spring, no doubt about it. La Nina is swinging back, and anyway, okay. All right, so let's go back to the power outages here on Links 3. And quickly here, is it Links 3 we have power outages?
Yep.
Okay, Links 3.
And I'll update it here.
And what's the number now? We're up to
75,600.
75,000 customers without power. Obviously, a lot of those here in Oklahoma City, back down to the southwest where the winds and the tornadoes were really ramping up as they came into Oklahoma City. Eastern Oklahoma, they haven't had as much wind over here. That's why there's not that many without power. But also remember, there's not as many people that live over here. And obviously, you're going to have a higher number around where you have more people, right? So either way, that's a lot. So, guys, we're tracking it. Everything into eastern Oklahoma now continues to move out. Our storm trackers are still out. News crews are out. Still tracking all the damage. We'll be doing this for the next several days. But what a day. It all began out west. And, wow, what a day.